Hello, and welcome back to the Cove with more Battletech. We are here, and we're going to help out the local pirate organization against the Capellans. We've been trying to find ways to increase our standing with them to get access to a black market, so that is what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and clean out some mercenaries. We're going to take a fair bit of salvage and get ready for a fight, which I think will be pretty good. Alright, so, where is Headhunter? Ooh. He's feeling a little bit ill. How long has he got before he's feeling better? Another 4 days? Sure, we'll give it a little bit of time.
Hey boss,
Yeah.
we just completed those upgrades.
Okay, now we've got that lounge upgrade. That's actually really good. That's given us 31 morale, which is spirited, so now we'll gain more resolve per turn, and that will be very nice for us. So you know what? Yeah, I think that's definitely the right call. And so since we've done that, let's go ahead and see, what should we upgrade? I think we'll go improved power conduits.
Roger that, Commander. I'll get the crew moving.
And then after this, I think we'll go for the structure. And then we'll come back to some of the other bits and pieces. I'm pretty happy with our repair times, although we do definitely want to pick more of that up. We will definitely... Yeah, we'll definitely enjoy the perks of things in the meantime. Alright, so one more day. Oh, and apparently we have a meeting test 9. Okay. In the morning briefing, Samaya had laid her plans out to tour the archaeological ruins of Kimi. I've only seen them on holovids, followed by the fateful invitation, Commander, you should join me. But now Samaya's splendid views are being ruined by a rabid band of relic hunters, standing between the two of you and the leopard. Samaya groans, this doesn't always happen, Commander, I swear. A voice echoes unexpectedly through the broken buildings. These odds aren't very fair. I hope you don't mind if I even them up. A man steps out from the shadows on the far side of the smugglers, dressed outlandishly in the style of Star League-era movie star, brandishing two gleaming pistols. Two smugglers spin in the gunslinger's direction, then immediately crumple to the dirt. Relay with a spray of blood and echoes of gunshots after a fusillade of bullets from you and Samaya's sidearms, a third enemy crumples lifelessly. The remaining smugglers flee towards their vehicles. The gunslinger holsters his pistols in a dexterous flourish. You look out of place without your mech, Commander. Have we met? Asks Samaya. The man laughs. No, just have a good eye for warriors who have forgotten their swords. Okay, do we invite him for drinks? He has got a bit of Star League stuff with him, so maybe he has access to a cool location. You know what? Let's thank him for the friendly shootout assistance, and let's invite him for a drink. See if we can learn anything. Okay, you holster your pistol and you introduce yourself. Commander Hobbs or Leviathan if you prefer. Happy to make your acquaintance. He gives you an old-fashioned informal salute as if tipping a hat. I'm just glad I could be of service. Would you like an escort back to your ship? Those bounders haven't gone far. Samaya laughs. It's not that far, but why not? You give her the fellow tourist a once-over. You must trust what she sees. After an eventful trip to the Leopard, you invite your fellow tourist to join you at a local watering hole. Over the course of the evening, you get to know the mech warrior who goes by the call sign Test 9. I'd be pleased if you look me up in the local hiring hall, Commander. If you think I'm handy with my pistols, you'll really like what I can do with a pair of autocannons. But hey, if not, I'm sure we'll meet again. The periphery is smaller than you think. Test 9 is now local at the firing hall. Huh. Okay. Military, mech warrior, command experience, dependable, bookish, and federal. Some decent skills to start out with at the very least. Well, okay. I guess we've opened up ourselves to a potential extra pilot. Alright, well, either way, now that we've got all of that sorted, let's go ahead and pick up that contract that we wanted. Clean out the mercenaries. I think the one Yes, it is. Well, let's go ahead, pick that up, and go. I'm very keen to see how this works. So, let's bring the Marauder. Let's bring Master Rabbit. Could we possibly bring Angel? Yeah, it's probably worth doing. So the question is, who do we want to bring in? Do we want to bring in... Yeah, you know what? We still haven't used Rabbit's ability, so we'll hold on to him. I think we'll keep Spymaster on that Centurion for now. Yeah, I think we'll bring an Angel or Hammer in the next one.
MechWarriors, prepare for combat.
I'm pretty happy with what we have. It's a straight up battle, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Yeah, I think that would be good. And I know that personally my my pilot is a little bit close to the next upgrade, so I feel like this should be enough to push him over. But if not, maybe we do just drop on out and let someone else take the reins for a mission or two. Alright, so destroy enemy units, pretty straightforward. We're currently trying to engage in a long-term operations in this system which runs counter to the Capellan interests. They've hired a well-regarded mercenary outfit to engage the local pirate organization operatives on the planet's surface, and the mercenaries have sent a single, well-armed lance. We'd like you to counter that lance by intercepting it and destroying. So that's pretty simple. I don't like the fighting other mercenaries, but that's the nature of business. Yes, well, I suppose that would be the case. Everyone's always looking for a payday, and I guess we're mercenaries because we're good at it, and it's an easy job to begin. I'm sure others have also seen it that way. Well, with any luck, let's hope that our lance is better than theirs. Alright, professionals should expect well-armed and disciplined opposition. Picked up signals in this region, so start looking there. Keep them off balance and be careful, Command.
Okay, here we go.
Alright, well. A little bit of a different choice. Okay, so this is Tundra. 15% increase to heat sinking. That's always good. And extra resolve generation. Yeah, and units in this lance take 10% less damage. Of course. Yeah. That's pretty good overall. So let's run. Oh, there we go. There is a road that should be useful. At least something road adjacent.
Yes, Commander.
Let's bring everyone up and forwards.
Aye, aye.
I don't know if we'll have any contact just yet. We should probably have a quick look around. We do have some water, some high ground. Yeah, the water could be nice, but I think the high ground is going to be more advantageous. So let's go ahead and pick that up. Oh, and there is contact. Okay. Right on the path and right at the top. Yep, alright. Well, the 65 tonner is going to be our priority, so let's bring everybody forwards. Rough terrain, movement speed. Yeah, we don't really want to be running over this. I'd prefer to...
Standing by.
I would prefer to move across the road.
Got it.
And then, yeah, we'll bring Rabbit up here.
Yes, Commander.
We'll see if we can take this hill. I think that would be ideal if possible. Alright.
Ready for orders.
What to do? You know what? We're going to go ahead and... Let's just double check. Yeah, we can only get within sensor range if we move. That won't really open up anything, so let's just go ahead and reserve.
Confirmed.
Make sure that they move towards us in this case. Yeah, okay, so we are going to get shot first, but I think that is overall better for us.
Standing by.
We can sort something out easier. Okay, so 28 resolve, not quite enough. But that is still pretty decent. Let's go move the Centurion forwards. I think that's probably worthwhile. We can use our sensor lock, I think. Yeah, 4 pips is a fair amount of evasion, so let's go ahead and sensor lock this fellow. PPC and MGs. Pretty standard array for a cicada.
Sensor lock.
Let's go...
Enemy detected.
Okay, so they also have a ski ton on the number 3 initiative. Okay, good to
Waiting
know.
for orders.
Let's bring Rannick forwards.
On my way.
Let's see if we can get the headshot. Oh wait, we can't get headshots at the moment. Oh well. Let's see if we can do some good damage.
Engaging with target.
We did get through the armor. That's nice. We should be able to finish it off
What's the plan?
relatively quickly. We go here, 65s, 55s. That is far superior, so let's go ahead and take that.
Consider it done.
If we're lucky, we'll get the kill and avoid any long-range weaponry. Yeah, we minced through the center torso armor. That's pretty good.
Locking on target.
And not quite.
Solid connection on that one.
But we did destroy the PPC, so there's only machine guns, which I'm not really bothered by. Alright, LRM's coming on in. Ooh,
My internals are taking a beating.
that's a tough shot. Alright, well, you know what? If we're only dealing with 2 machine guns now on the Cicada, that's not really the priority it once was. So let's go ahead and see about giving this catapult a little bit of a what for. So 50s and 60s or 65s. Alright, well, let's go for the higher number. We will pick up the spot in the forest, I suppose. Yeah, we'll move on up. We'll see if we can get some good shots. LRM 20, yep, 2 of them. That explains all the stability damage and 2 small lasers. Let's focus. Actually, you know what? We do have the other one in. Yeah, you know what? We could go. What's this? 13 damage. What's our least damaging thing? I suppose it's a medium laser. Let's go ahead and multi-target. We'll send most of you over here. We'll do 1 shot. We'll take out a leg. You know what? We'll do 2 just to be safe. But I feel like that should be enough to hit the center torso. Alright, let's roll.
Engaging multiple targets.
Again, the odds were fairly minimal on the catapult, but if we can clean up that little bit of damage from the Cicada, that's probably worthwhile.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, okay, so that was an efficient use of
Ready
things.
for orders.
Alright, Spy Master, we got to get you moving just a little bit. We'll go ahead here, pick up 2 evasion pips. LRM shots are pretty decent.
Roger.
Let's see. Can we send a little bit back to them?
Confirmed.
Yeah, not quite the same kind of assault as the other one, but it is a good start. And did we lose anything? No. Okay, for a second then I thought we may have lost an arm. That is not good. Yeah, although it is very close to going. Although the good news is, it doesn't house anything. So, yeah, alright, well, we'll come back to that.
Commander.
Alright, Rannick, do we follow you up on the quick draw or the catapult? Well, it does appear, if we go back here, those 75s and 80s on the already weakened, or 95 across the board. Well, with those odds being as good as they are, and yeah, I think we're going to just try and quickly take out this quick draw.
On the move.
It doesn't need to be anything too spectacular. We have plenty of resolve. We'll go ahead here. Headshot's rather good. That's a lot of medium lasers and some SRMs. Yeah, that would be devastating if this thing lives and they get precision shots because of the catapult. So let's...
Copy that.
Okay, not enough. I was really hoping for a quick rapid kill there.
How might I help?
Alright, well, what to do? Well, if we do pull up along the side, we have some... better shots than others. Maybe we do try and take out... See, this is the thing now. I've started to split out damage and I probably shouldn't have. I was hoping for a quick and easy kill. But this catapult is probably... Well, let's just move ourselves forward.
Confirmed.
What are the odds? 65s and 55s versus 90s across the board. This one is a fair bit weaker. We could possibly take out the LRM ammo. Although he has 4 tons of ammunition. Good grief. And, yeah, those LRMs are fairly dangerous. You know what we're going to do? I suppose... Yeah, I suppose we're going to try and do something here. Yeah, it was only barely a headshot. We're not going to be able to take this thing out. Yeah, I think, what's this? 150 plus SRMs, so that's another 30, so that's 180 damage all up, possibly. LRM 20s, that would be... But I think they count as about 4 damage apiece, so that would be at least 80. You know what, maybe not as bad. But we are almost able to halve the incoming damage. Yeah, this is a tough one. You know what? We're going to go on the catapult. We might possibly pop off one of these LRM 20s, which would halve a silly amount of damage incoming, which I think is more probable. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Let's just go ahead and fire. We have a pretty good chance of doing something, but apparently not quite enough. Yep, no. The catapult's firing on the Orion. That's better than the Centurion. Oh, and it can even move. Okay. These guys have some skill. Alright, well, let's go ahead and see if we can blast this fellow into oblivion. 45 and 85s is better. Do we get any better odds with our LRMs? We can. We can get to 65. In fact, if we only take a single step, that will do it. Alright, well, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We're going to move forwards. We can get 1 pip of evasion. We can get a little bit of cover. We can still try and focus down that side through not having the alternate side being shown to us. Yeah, so we're more likely to pop off one of the... Yeah, one of those carriers. So let's go ahead and do this. And we're just not rolling, luckily, on that torso, which is really unfortunate. Alright, let's bring... I think the Centurion should probably move back here. We could move forwards. LRMs would still be 70, but with 80s. You know what? I'm happy enough for a 10% drop in LRM for 280% for extra medium lasers. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to move on forwards.
Position confirmed.
If we can get this guy out, that is ideal. At the very least, get that arm off. Again, 13 health, we could do it. Alright, there we go. We got that torso down, so that's...
A critical hit.
That's useful. Now, that quick draw is going to get a turn, but I think,
What's up, boss?
let's run Rannick around. Let's go... We could get some nice shots there, but we would be showing our back to the catapult, and that's a bad idea. Let's instead move forwards. Yeah, we'll move forwards. We'll face this way. So it's still a very difficult shot for the catapult. They shouldn't be able to get our back. But we have some really good numbers on the quick
Let's
draw.
move.
And maybe, if we are lucky, our precision strike with 95s across the board will be enough to take him out.
Roger that.
Structure's exposed. It was another headshot, so he's certainly not feeling too good. Just not poorly
Yes,
enough.
Commander.
Alright, well, we can pick our battles. So you know what? I think what we'll do is we're going to go against the catapult. Because again, if we have a look here, what have we got? Yeah. Oh my goodness. 1 health for the headshot. That is remarkably annoying. Alright, but he's not going until initiative 1, so let's go ahead and move on up over here. We'll try and take out the catapult, avoid that from getting a turn, if we can take out the center torso, and then bring the Orion in to finish off the quick draw. Yeah, I think that's the plan. So let's just go like this and see what we can do. Alright, still barraging that weaker side, but that thing has a decent amount of armor, it seems. Alright, firing on the Orion, that is fair. You're not targeting anyone else, that's what matters. Let's bring our Orion around. 95s and 60s, that seems pretty decent. Also fire here. You know what we're going to do? We're going to move across here. We are going to take a precision strike ourselves, I think. Yeah, we'll gain 28 resolve on the next turn. That'll still be enough for Rannoch to take a shot if we don't get the kill. But if we roll well, that is ideal. So let's see. 60s and 95s. Can we... You know what? 95 across the board. That's what we're after. Alright, that will do well. And in fact, that's a pretty good position as well. That'll mean the catapult doesn't get anything good. Let's go precision strike. Targeting here. We'll go for the head. It's only 5%, but again, we only need the smallest margin of damage, and we are all good. And no dice. Okay. Quick draw's turn. Taking shots on Marauder. Ooh. Good thing we have armor. Alright, Spy Master.
Commander.
Let's go ahead and get you going. We'll go... Well, let's check out how much health this thing has. Well, actually, first of all, yeah, we just burned through the center torso. Would probably prefer it for scrap, if anything. But I think we'll go... Yeah, you are the one who's going to get the next turn. If we did go ahead, medium lasers, yeah. We do have a pretty good shot here. What is this? Our right arm is hurting, so we don't want to show that to our catapult. Okay, we're definitely going to move. I guess we don't get much of a choice in this matter. If we go here, 65s and 70s. There we go, we could turn our left arm towards it with slightly better odds. We can't go that way. Could we go... Yeah, I'm wondering, 70 melee damage isn't... And that's... either a full barrage or a melee. but I'm wondering whether we take the melee attack. Just try and take out the catapult. You know what? Let's just go ahead and move down here. We'll go... Where is it? I think it was there. Oh no, that still keeps the right arm within range. Well, it seems like we're in a no-winning situation here, so let's just go ahead and we'll take our shots up here, I suppose, just to mitigate any incoming damage and minimize our repair bill. Yeah. Center torso is not looking amazing. I don't know, I feel like there's no real amazing choice of action there.
Critical hit.
Or at least none that are obvious to me anyway. Well, the good news is they're firing at our Orion, which I am perfectly okay with. Let's bring...
Yes, Commander.
What do we bring? You know what? We're going to saddle on up over here. Yeah, 95s across the board. I think that seems alright. Oh, actually, no, we can't go for a headshot if we are behind them. And that is what we're after. You know what? That will do. We can get everything we need there. That sets us up into a far more safe position. And you know what? There's a little bit more armor in that arm than I thought. So I guess we are all good there. Alright, if we precision strike EU... They're looking at a... We're looking at a 33% chance to hit. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. We'll just go for that. Get you out of the game. Clean up the other one.
Acknowledged.
And we did get the headshot. Oh, thank goodness.
Hostile eliminated.
I was about to say, after all of that, that would have been rather sad. And now we can bring on in Rabid. Let's pop you in nice and close.
Of course.
And see if we can finish this guy off. Unfortunately, I think we're going to scrap this guy. I would prefer not to, but we don't really have much of a choice. Oh well. I would have liked one of these things as an addition to our collection. A very big boaty LRM carrier does kind of feel pretty good. But the good news is, we are now, yeah, able to do what we want. Let's go... 45s and 95s, I guess that's as good as we'll get. Do we rotate round a little bit? Honestly, I think we're going to try to maybe disarm, but not necessarily kill. Oh, overheating, that's not a good idea. Let's turn off an LRM or two. Yeah. What we'll do here, we'll take a shot, and we'll see if Rannick can turn around and take a headshot on this next one. So we're going to go ahead and reserve, since we don't have to worry about him having an action.
Aye, aye.
If we do go here, precision strike, 95s across the board. That's what we're after. What do we drop? Oh, we're going for the headshot. Let's drop off the... Drop off a... 2 mediums, I guess. Yeah, that'll be fine. All that we're after is a shot to the head. We only need, what's this, 50, 61 damage. Yeah, and it's not worth turning off one of these. Actually, you know what? Small lasers is probably better. Just guarantee that we do a little bit more damage if everything does strike. So, yeah, we can burn our way through and get ourselves a few Mechs. And we got the center torso. Yeah, well,
Hostile removed.
there was little to avoid that, unfortunately. Alright, well, we signaled our employers that their operation is safe for now.
Mission successful.
Okay, alright, well. What kind of scrap do we get to pick up then? Yeah, it's a shame that we didn't get to, yeah, pick up that catapult. I would have preferred it, but oh well. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse. We did take a little bit of damage there to the Centurion, but that happened fairly early on, so all things considered, it could have been a lot worse. Alright, let's go ahead and... do we start working on this and then start picking up bits of another? I think that's probably in our best bet. We don't need anything else here. So, yeah, we'll go ahead, start the catapult. I don't care that we could potentially have a full quick draw. We'd just be selling it anyway since we already have one. Let's just double check. Yeah, I think that's the same one as we already have, so we'll just take the 2 parts for that. We'll start the catapult. But you know what? Mass LRM fire. Yeah, no, I really would like a very heavy catapult, so we're going to work for that. Discussing up whether we actually do go for a full quick draw just so we can sell it for money, but I think we have other options for that, so let's just go ahead and confirm this. At least if we really want that catapult, we now have 1 piece, so we can purchase the others if necessary. Not that I think we won't find the salvage somewhere on the battlefield, but all things given time, we'll sort that out. Okay. Now, let's see what we can do in the meantime. I think, yeah, we're going to need to repair that Centurion. We also have, yeah, repairs. Let's go to the MechWarriors first. First of all, let's go ahead, Headhunter.
Waiting for orders.
6,500. Do we go for damage or extra base melee? Or an extra health pip? You know what? We'll just go gunnery for now, since we have it. I think we'll then pick up with piloting after this again, just to increase some of those other odds. But just bringing up our gunnery skill will be useful, especially for all those headshots and all, so I suppose that works. Myself, yeah, we can not quite afford, but we can get the minus 90 meters minimum range. That actually sounds really good. Yeah, that's what we're going to go ahead and do. We're going to go ahead and pick up this minus 90 meters minimum range. Yeah, taking less penalties for being within minimum distance will be really good, especially when they get close to our run and our LRMs. So yeah, let's pick that up.
MechWarrior training complete.
Yes,
Rabbit,
Commander.
you now have access to... let's go the max sprint. That would be good to position you better. Yeah, that'll be fine. We'll go ahead and pick that up.
Training confirmed, Commander.
And then... Fire
Receiving
Master. Full Shot Mastery. Ah. Alright, well, I suppose that will do. Yeah, it's the final one that is the indirect fire penalty. Okay, so that's going to be expensive. Question is then, do we really want to focus on that? I think we'll send some skill into gunnery. I think that will be good, just improve those odds. Or do we just pick up the cold shot mastery? We're not really making cold shots with him though. No, we're going to go for the gunnery skill, and we may as well pick up a little bit of so recoil penalties, and then I think we get more health. Or do we go for more sprinting and things like that? Yeah, I think we'll go for the piloting skill and gunnery. That will be fine. We can leave you where you're at, and I think that's pretty good. Alright, so, you know what? We're going to need to fix up our mechs. So let's head on over there. See what we can find. Let's go Centurion. We've been pretty good so far. Medium lasers and LRMs. Actually, let's just quickly check the refit. Have we picked up any fancier missiles in the meantime? We do have LRM 10s and regular LRM 15s. Okay, so nothing special. Let's check the store, actually. Since we're going so far as to fix this thing up, we may as well see if there's something better we can replace it with. And the answer is currently no. Although, if we switch back, I believe, what have we got? Yeah, large pulse lasers. Might pick one of those up. And I think there was some, where was it? A support weapon, there we go. Yeah, extra range small lasers. You know what? I think we might go ahead and pick them up too. Yeah, we'll go ahead and buy these because we don't want to go ahead and not have them. I think they could be very good. Extra range on those would be pretty cool. And yeah, you know what? We'll do the same for the large pulse laser.
New weapon systems available.
Anything else we want? Not so much. Yep, alright. So that's the main things that we wanted for our weapons. Since that is all that we have, let's go ahead and go back. We don't need to refit this fellow. What are we doing? Alright, let's just go ahead and repair. That'll be fine. A single day. Nice and easy. The Orion is... Oh, that's right. That's our Brawling Orion. Is a work in progress. Alright, and then, yeah, you know what? I think that should be fine. You know what? Let's take out another one instead. Yeah, instead of taking the Centurion, we can give it a break and we might bring out some other... Yes, some other mech instead. Maybe try out our Warhammer. Yeah, that could be interesting. Yeah, either way, we'll figure it out as we go. Let's just quickly check out our contracts so we have some idea as what we want to do next. I think we'll go... there's a witness protection. That's against the Capellans. That would make them unnecessarily angry, but we could get some good stuff there. We could go aggressive negotiations. Capellans would become slightly happier with us. That would be a change. And again, against planetary governments, it doesn't really matter because their standing is always the same. We're not doing the repossession, and yeah, again, just making the Capellans unhappy for no good reason. Alright, well, you know what? I think we'll probably pick up... either the aggressive negotiations or the witness protection. We'll come back with one of the two of them. In fact, we may even do both of them before we leave. I haven't really decided, but we'll figure all of that out in the next one. So, if you do want to see that episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. It is the best way to catch all future Battletech content. We're still taking pilots, and I will see you next time. So until then, thank you for tuning in to the Leviathan Cove. This is the Leviathan, signing out.